Hey, Chef Andre here. Today we're going to make some white French vinaigrette. This is always a crowd pleaser. It's easy, quick, and the results are spectacular. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to stay till the end, and let's make skinny tasty.
So this dressing requires us to cook the vinegar and honey and shallots together. This mutes some of the harsh flavors of the shallots and also tones down that apple cider vinegar a little bit. So we've got 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar. You can also use white vinegar if you don't have the apple cider, but the apple cider definitely adds a great deal of flavor for this recipe. And we've got 3 tablespoons of honey. This adds a great deal of sweetness to the dressing, great flavor, and honey has some great health properties in it too. So we're going to combine all these in the pan, the honey, the vinegar, and the shallots. About 1/3 cup of chopped shallots, or 2 of the medium-sized shallots. Good chop to it. You don't have to finely mince them or anything like that because we're going to be putting them in the blender. So while that's starting to cook, we're going to put the bocha sweet and the dry ingredients into the blender. We got 3 tablespoons of the sugar replacement. I use the bocha sweet. I love this stuff. It's got no aftertaste and it's great. And we've got some mayonnaise, paleo of course. I use the avocado oil mayonnaise. 1/3 cup. This helps our dressing start and whip up real nice, give it a nice structure and color. We've got 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of white pepper, and 1 teaspoon of dried thyme. You can use fresh if you'd like, but it works out to be about 2 teaspoons if you're using fresh. Now we can see the mixture of the vinegar, honey, and shallots start to boil. And we're going to wait until the shallots look a little bit translucent. There we go. Take it off the heat. Let it cool down for about a minute or 2. We want it to stop bubbling. And if you've got a plastic blender, make sure that that it can take the hot stuff. If not, let it cool down a little bit more. So add it to the mixture of ingredients there and blend it. And then we're going to add the olive oil in the blender on. We're using about 1 cup, and you stop when it's thick enough. And if it gets too thick, or if you need to, add some water. That's why I have that on the side there. And that is how you make that white French vinaigrette. It's incredible. It'll keep in the refrigerator for about 3 or 4 weeks, but in my house, it'll only last a day or 2 before everybody eats it. I like to put it on anything. And thanks again for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comments. And let's make skinny tasty.